3, 2, 1. Liftoff of the Falcon 9.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Stage 1 props nominal. Stage 1 entry startup. Stage 1 is transonic. Stage 1 landing weird startup. Stage 1 landing leg deployed.
Falcon 9 has landed.
Well, good morning. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I came out here to beat the sun. We actually have a plane flying overhead right now, which is interesting. But that being said, we're going to do another GPS test. I got a brand new GPS unit from Egg Timer built, and I've done some ground testing at the house, and everything's checked out. So you can't see it out there, but I've got the Hi-Flier. Oh yeah, well it's talking. I've got the Hi-Flier XL out there on the pad with an E12-4 and a 30-inch parachute and the new Egg Timer mini GPS transmitter. And once it launches, I'm going to cover my ears. I'm going to give it a good minute or so till I even look up, and then I will use the GPS to try to find it. So it is pitch dark out. Yeah, there's nothing except downtown Vegas, which is never asleep. But the aircraft has passed overhead. Skies are clear. There's no wind at all today. I'm going to set the camera on the tray here on the little table, and hopefully you'll see the ignition. Like I said, I'm not going to track it at all. I'm just going to launch it and close my eyes or something. So, all right. With that being said, scanning the skies one more time. We are clear. I can sort of tell. Winds are calm. We are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A few moments later.
Okay, I've given it a couple minutes, and I have not a clue if it's that way, that way, that way, or that way. So I'm going to use the receiver box first to see if it can get me there, and if not, then well, you know, it's dark. I'm just going to go straight to the phone app and use that GPS finder. I think that'll be good. All right, give me 1 second. Let me load it up. Okay, I'm literally walking in the blind, but let's see. It's telling me to go pretty much straight, let's see, almost due west, which is straight out that way, and we're 640 feet away. When I first turned it on, it said we were 670 feet away. So let me cross here. Let me get on the main road. You can't. I know you can't see it. I apologize. Okay, but I'm on the main road now, and okay, we're 600 feet now. Okay, 530 feet. Oh, I think I wandered off the road. It is so dark, I can't even see the road in front of me. And yes, I've got a bit of a head cold, so if you kind of hear me stuffed up, that's what I'm dealing with. And being out here in the cold isn't helping either, but I'm pretty bundled up. Okay, 430 feet away. Angling a little bit off to my left, but let me stay on the road as long as I can, and then I'll cross once we get due north of it. From what I could tell, tripped over a rock. From what I could tell, it worked perfectly. It was tracking on the way up. It read the altitude. 300 feet. Now it's saying 45 degrees off to my left, but I'm going to stay on the road for a little bit. Oh, tripping over stuff here. Where'd the road go? Oh. Let me see if I can show you. Hopefully it'll focus. Well, we're the blue dot, so we're more than halfway there. 250 feet. And I'm wandering off the road again. Okay, we're almost due north of it. Now, okay, so now there we go. So now I'm going to turn left and walk that way. And try not to walk into a bush.
A few moments later.
Okay, 100 and... Oh, I need to... Okay. 120 feet at a bearing of... Well, let's see. Almost 360, almost due north. Okay. I just walked into another bush. Okay, 97 feet. I need to be careful too that I don't actually step on the rocket. Okay. 75 feet. Okay. 50 feet. Straight ahead. Oh my goodness. Guys, I just walked up on a rocket that landed in a bush. But I found it. Okay, let me turn off the GPS. Okay, so it's saying we're 27 feet away, so that's as close as we got. Let me turn on the flashlight. Oh, this is too cool. It worked. Let me, okay, how do I get my phone? Turn on the flashlight. Okay, there we go, guys. There's the Hi-Flier XL. I'll admit, the first thing I saw was the parachute. There's the nose cone with the GPS in it, tucked away nicely, and our rocket actually found a bush. It's usually the other way around. So, my goodness, what a successful first flight. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in the picture, but awesome. Let's head back and let it warm up and do some day flying. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that the sun's come up, it's about an hour and a half later since you last saw me, but we're flying the RAV-5, doing another Air Start test, and this time I've got an F15-6 followed by an E12-0, and the reason for the -0 is I'm not looking for an ejection charge, just more of a burnout because we're relying on the ACE for primary shoot. I'm running the Ion and the RFC for comparisons, and yeah, that's about it. Hoping the Air Start works. That's the goal for this flight, is to get the Air Start to work. If it does work, I suspect I know why, and I'll tell you why when we go retrieve the rocket, but I think we're gonna have some success this time. So before anything changes and the sky becomes unclear, because right now it is clear. So let me arm the altimeter. Okay, we should get the signal. I'm gonna clear off the lens real quick. We've got a lot of I hear it chirping, but I didn't get the alert on the unit here. One second, let me diagnose this. Let me recycle the power here.
Power on. Altimeter ready for launch.
Okay, now we're up and running. Okay, skies are clear, winds are calm. Looking for the air start. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
700 feet high.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that was
7 feet. 600
okay.
feet.
Boosters down. All right, now let me find the rocket. Oh, I see the rocket.
500 feet.
Okay, where you at? There you are. Things are looking good.
400 feet. feet.
Still a little dark out, so I'm not getting the best visual, but
200 feet.
everything's working.
Feet.
It's not going to land too far from us either. And touchdown. All right, let's go get it. Okay, so let me explain. Before every air start flight I do a test where I do a simulated air start, but instead of having an igniter hooked up, I have a little light bulb. And you guys probably remember my light bulb from when I used to do air start testing in the air with it. By the way, the booster looks good. So I do a light bulb test before every flight, before I actually plug in the igniter. And this morning, I did the same thing, plugged the light bulb in, had a fully charged battery, and the same battery I always use. And the light bulb came on, but it was very dim. I'm like, well, that's not looking good. So I put another battery in that I've never used before, and the light shone bright. So I think we just had a bad battery, to be honest with you. But awesome. Let me turn off this camera. Okay, so the reason we had a bad air start or no air start last time we tested was because we just had no power going to the igniter. Look at this trash laying everywhere. There's a Yahoo bottle if anyone's thirsty. My goodness. Anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 2, 3, 4, 3, 837. 837 feet. Let's check the fins. I got a little crunch on that tip right there. That can be fixed. But that's what I want to see, a burned air start. Haven't seen that in quite a while. So, software was good. We just had a bad battery. Okay. Chute looks good. Everything looks good. Wow. Okay, I'm having a good day. It's cold. I'm miserable. Everything's wet and the dew is really bad. Everything's kind of getting moist, but we're having fun and we're having success. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next up is the RAV-5, and what makes this a really fun and interesting flight is the fact that I'll be running the ACE, but it won't be triggered by the RFC. It's going to be triggered by a brand new altimeter that I just built, the Egg Timer Apogee. And the point of this is we want to prove that we can trigger the ACE with any commercial altimeter out there that's got an output for a drogue parachute. So in place of the drogue, we've got the ACE. So that's the intention of this flight, is to prove that the Apogee can trigger the deployment of the ACE. We've got an E12 6 motor with the 30-inch backup, with the 30-inch in the ACE, and we've got the Apogee, and we do have the RFC on board for comparison, but the RFC is not hooked up to anything. And we've also got a little Estes altimeter up in the nose cone just for fun to see if I can get that working. So the sun is now fully up, so we've got good visibility. Scanning the skies are clear, winds are calm. We are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that did not go well. That did not go well at all. Okay, let's go get it. I'm not feeling too good about this. Probably lost the camera, a few altimeters. It drove in hard. In fact, I'm not even sure if we'll be able to prove whether or not the Apogee triggered the ACE at all. I'm going to where I see the dust cloud, but I don't see any rocket around here. Let's see. Where is the rocket? What do you think the odds are of it landing in a real soft patch of soft sand in the wash? What are the odds of that? Not likely. Oh, my poor RAV-5. Well, there's the camera. Is it even on? No, it's not on. Let's see. There's the battery for the Apogee. And I taped it. Wait a minute, where's everything? I taped the battery onto the unit. Okay, there's the Apogee itself. Oh, it's not looking too good. I'm gonna have to take the screws out and get to the RFC. I see the RFC lights on down there, so the RFC may still be on. That'd be something, but I'm afraid we lost the camera and probably the Apogee. We lost an ACE unit. Well, it worked at the house in testing, so my guess is the Apogee just failed. So, well, doggone it. I think the rocket can probably be fixed, because the only damage I see is the tube from here up. So that's easy to splice a new tubing into it. So I don't think it's too bad. I think we'll get it fixed. Obviously need a new nose cone. Let's see how deep that nose cone, it buried deep. Look at that. It is in there. It'd be interesting to see how the Estes worked. Okay, well let's go ahead and wow. Okay. That went in about, I don't know, 5 inches. 5 or 6 inches. Okay, well, we've had a good day so far. I'm not gonna call this a setback. It is a step back, but not a setback. Moving on to the next flight. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next up is probably the one flight I've really been looking forward to today the most, and that is the reflight of the Max Q Falcon 9. This is the one that had an unfortunate incident a week ago, but I rebuilt it and I modified it to accept D motors. So I've got a D12.5 in this, and let's see what else I got. A 30-inch parachute. I am running the Max Q fins. And I've got the RFC on board for data. Now, the RFC did survive the incident we just had, so it's still in running order, so I'll be able to pull some data off of it, hopefully. So, that being said, scanning the sky. Skies are clear. There are some airliners, but they're off in the distance, so we should be good to go. Cameras are rolling. Max Q Falcon 9 on a D12.5 going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. A little long on the delay. Maybe I should have gone with a 3, but wow, what a flight. What a flight. Tracked perfectly straight up. Arced over. Again, a little late on the ejection, but wow. Big old 30-inch parachute, bringing it down nice and slow. Anxious to see what the altitude is on that. Beautiful. Touchdown. I think we caught a bush, actually. All right, let's go get it. Like I said, this is one flight that I was really looking forward to today. Obviously, in addition to the RAV flights, but man, it's so good to see a rebuild fly successfully, and then to be able to take that extra power, hold together. Wow, that was an awesome flight. Yeah, the nose cone's just sort of hanging there. The body looks like, oh, you know what? I'm guessing we broke a fin. I think we're missing a fin on this side. Yeah, we snapped a fin. Same place in that bottom corner. But I know that's being tweaked. This is an old fin, so it's seen some abuse. But I am so tickled to see that everything held. Let's take a look at that motor. Looks good. Wow. I couldn't be more satisfied with that flight. That was pretty. All right, we got some more to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last flight of the day, running my Max Q Rockets NASA SLS rocket. This is the second flight on it. Now I'm flying a D12-3 just like I did before. Running the RFC for data. But what differentiates this from the last one is I'm running a 36-inch parachute in this thing. Yeah, I ran a 30-inch on the last flight with it, and this is going to be the 36-inch. So it won't be able to come down any slower than this, I don't think. So, scanning the skies. Skies are clear. Winds are dead calm right now, so we are ready to go. Max Q Rockets, NASA SLS, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Right overhead too. Look, it's so stable. Oh, a little bit of a wind right there. Touchdown softly. Nice. Let's go get it. Well, we started out on a high note and we ended on a high note, and there were a lot of high notes in between as well. With one, not so great, but overall this was a fantastic day. So let's check those fins. Again, I don't think it could come down any slower. And oh my goodness, lo and behold, we broke a fin. It's just, those things are prone to it, unfortunately. Smoke is still coming out a little bit. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But the tip stayed on the nose cone. Big old 36-inch parachute did its job. Absolutely beautiful flight. All right. Couldn't ask for much better.
ho, 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 ho.